Tonight, I have no clue what we're talking about, but we're going to make it up as we go. I'm Brad Jost, and this is Let's Talk Jurassic. What's going on, buddy? My seat's like really low tonight. Let me pick that up. There we go. How's it going, everybody? Back with another live stream here again. As always, on Wednesday nights, I've had zero time to prep for this episode. So what should we talk about? What should we talk about tonight? I know that there's that, I do want to talk about one thing, but I can't imagine it's going to be all that long of a conversation. But there was a little behind the scenes thing that Gareth Edwards did, and it's on the Jurassic World Instagram and other places. I figure we'll talk about that. I'm noticing my hat's like really flat. Let's fix it. I can't fix it on this because everything's reversed looking. But I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Let's see who's here in the chat. If you have any thoughts or feelings, anything we can talk about, let me know. It's all it's like an open channel tonight. We'll talk about whatever's on everybody's mind. But we've got Steve there. Hello, Steve. Yeah, man, my hat is like super flat and crooked looking. I can't get it. I can't figure out what side is what. I don't know. But what's going on, Raptor Lover? We've got one slow 5-0. What's up? How you doing? Jurassic Raptor, how's it going tonight, Jurassic fans? It's going. It is a night, that's for sure. That's for sure. I had to run around for the past 10 minutes trying to find my iPad because I had no clue where it was. So I had to even go into my son's room as he's sleeping and ask him, "Hey, what'd you do with my iPad?" So it's been wild. But we got here. Nikolai, what's going on? A little over a month to go. Yeah, we are getting dangerously close here to Jurassic World Rebirth. It's starting to feel surreal, I think, at this point, with the amount of promo, the toys now starting to hit the shelves and everything. Some other things going on behind the scenes. It's been kind of like, ooh, things are happening. Things are happening now, so it's kind of exciting. But we got Jurassic Mike here. What's up, ladies and gents? How's it going? Jurassic Souls, thank you for the super chat. How about that new Rebirth featurette? Some awesome stuff there. What did you think? Yes, that's what we were going to talk about. But I don't think it's like enough to talk like fully in depth. I can't even get my iPad to stay open here. Let's turn off this power save thing. There we go. Yeah, we did get a great look at the Mutadon in there. And you said, know of any Rebirth screenings or special Jurassic events at Universal Orlando? I am there this week. Ooh, you're there this week? Well, I don't think you're going to get anything this week. But are you going to Epic Universe? You going to hop over there for a little bit? Either way, I'm jealous. I wish I was at Orlando right now. That would be very nice. But let's see. Let's go over to the website real quick, see what we got going on over there. It's like, this is my time of the week where I'm like, did I update the website this week? I did. We had a conversation, which Steve here says as well. Really enjoyed this week's podcast with yourself and Tom. Thank you. Here's the episode 415 with Tom Jurassic. We dived into the into the final trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth, and it was a great episode. We had a fantastic little chat. I thought it was going to be like about 30 minutes, and it ended up being, let's see. It ended up being an hour and 24 minutes. So yeah, it went a little overboard, and we talked about this 2-minute trailer, whatever it is, for an hour and a half basically. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. And then also you might notice that over on the side, speaking of Tom Jurassic, we have Tales from a Jurassic World Season 3 Episode 1 on the feed right now. They're going to be airing on I believe they're airing on like Fridays over on the Tales from a Jurassic World like YouTube and Tom's at Tom_Jurassic's Instagram. Yeah, I was like trying to think of what is the name of that place? Oh yeah, Instagram. Why don't I go back to me for a second? So you can listen to those on those two places, and those will be the first drops. So you'll be able to listen to Tales from a Jurassic World on their YouTube and Tom's Instagram. And then that's like, I think, Fridays. So Friday, you should get one, episode 2. And then on Tuesday, we'll air it on the podcast. So we like to give them a few days of like a head start, basically, before we put it out on the feed for other people to enjoy as well. I want to try to get as much exposure to that program as much as we can. So helping out in any way. I'm excited for it. As always, Tales from a Jurassic World is always awesome, so I hope everybody's been enjoying that as well. But yeah, go check out those 2 episodes on the feed right now. Let me see, did they update to Spotify? Boom, let's see. Yep, Tales from a Jurassic World, Season 3, Episode 1. Welcome to Biosyn. And Episode 415 with Tom as well. So you can go listen to both of those right there. And we got Steve here in the house. What's up, Steve? I ain't got no red phone. This is the only thing. I've got the Red Hulk phone. Hello? Yeah, I'm here. We also got the candle thing, the lighter. I can't even start it. What's up? Am I allowed to do that on YouTube? I think so. Why not? We've also got, what else red stuff do we have right around here? We've got the Dr. Pepper candle. Hello. Other than that, nope, still no red phone. Got a guitar. You remember our live stream with Aaron Beyer? We played guitar for quite a while, but that is also not a phone. Steve is on the red phone. But Jurassic Soul is going there early September for HHN. Yeah, I got to figure that out. I got to figure out when I'm going. Can't wait to finally start hearing stuff about HHN, by the way. The Red Hulk phone. All right, so let's get into whatever's going on in this, because I do have to record the Force Cast tonight as well. So tonight's always a loaded Wednesday because I always have to record this for like an hour and then the Force Cast for like an hour and a half after this. So it's always a long night. The Red Hulk phone returns. All right, so let's go over to Rebirth. Boom. Jurassic World Rebirth. And I agree with Stephen Ray Morris's comment there. Gareth seems like such a lovely dude. Absolutely. Yeah, I wanted to comment something very similar, and then I was like, oh, he already did it, so I'll just say love this with a bunch of hearts. So there you go. But let's go ahead and kind of talk about this one. So let me actually dip down the sound effects here. All right, and we'll I guess we'll play through here. We'll do it kind of quietly. I'm sure this will get red flagged on YouTube here, as all Universal stuff always does. So let's turn the volume on there. Hit play. I can't hear it. Can you hear it? Oh, wait, I unclicked the playthrough button. There we go.
Very primal about dinosaurs.
Primal about dinosaurs. Oh, yeah. Wait. Can we? Oh, man, dude. You know what? I think I might bring this over to... I think I might do this over on YouTube. I don't know if this will be easier. But let me see if I can do this. YouTube, Jurassic World. Because I know it's over there as well, and I can scrub through everything a little bit easier there. Bringing dinosaurs to life. All right, so boom. Let's go back over there. Where were we? Rebirth. Boom. Okay.
There's something very primal about dinosaurs.
Something primal. Oh, dude, that's where I wanted to stop. Exactly. Look at that, dude. That's such a great shot. I like that. And it reminds me. I feel like it reminds me of a shot. I'm trying to think of the movie. I think it's Jurassic World. Maybe it's like a scene in that final battle. It's like a very similar kind of shot to this. And this one looks like way better than that image that I'm thinking of in my head. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the eyelid portion that is just so big. But it looks so good. And I do like seeing the Rex in daylight. That's always a good thing for me. But that's a cool shot.
You can't miss them.
Can't miss them.
And I think it's never left our genetics, this fear of a bigger creature coming
Yeah.
and dragging one of us away.
Always worried. I know it's probably really, really quiet for y'all, but because it's pretty quiet for me. Yeah. Something about dinosaurs. It's just such a primal feeling that you're always like afraid something could be lurking. Oh, dude, that was a great shot as well. Oh my God, what is this? How do I? Wish I could stop it right on that. Dude, oh, here it goes. Oh, that was cool, dude. That was really, really cool. I like that. That was awesome. That little like comparison shot there. You can see the rig and see her sliding under, and then you can see what it eventually turns into. That's pretty awesome. I like this shot quite a bit. It reminds you of the buck. You're just happy that we have a new T-Rex that isn't Rexy. Like I've been saying though, I just wish it was a little bit different than like Rexy. And I know it is different, but like not enough different for me. I wish it was a bit more different. I actually today I had I had gone to Target and I spotted some new Rebirth merchandise finally. And I had actually recorded like what do you call it? A toy hunt. Like I used to do the toy hunts. I did this a few days ago or like a week or two ago in Walmart, and there was like not much to find. I did find some Jurassic stuff, but I didn't even end up releasing it. I was like, I don't care. And then I went to go do one again today at Target, and I filmed the intro and I started doing it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to do this anymore. So I ended up just filming like some, which is kind of easier. Well, kind of not easier, but also a little bit easier. I filmed like some like social media content for it instead. So I'll have that posted at some point. But I did spot the super colossal T-Rex, which is that like the gray T-Rex, which I kind of wish that they had used that. That looks super cool. I really like that design and the color scheme. I think that's pretty cool. So I kind of wish the colors were more like that. This one looks beautiful. I absolutely love what I'm seeing in Rebirth, but I wish it was a slightly different design. Anyway, it does look good though. And you already feel like the river raft scene is going to be one of the best sequences in the whole series. Yeah, I think it very well could be. I hope it's not everything that we've just seen. Like I'm getting the feeling that that's going to be it, and it's going to be like, well, not to this extent, I guess, but you know how like for Fallen Kingdom when that trailer came out and we saw the Mosasaurus lurking in the water right behind that surfer, and we're all like, dude, I can't wait to see that sequence. It's going to be so killer, dude. It's going to be awesome. One of the coolest looking sequences. And then that was literally the entire thing. There was no other part of the sequence. It was just that shot. Now, I don't imagine it's going to be to that extent. Like there's probably more scenes than we've seen, but I'm getting to that point where we are starting to see a lot from that scene that I'm thinking, we may have already just pretty much seen the entire scene. Said scene a lot. But I feel like that could be the case. So I'm trying to lower my expectations. While I do feel it's going to be an awesome sequence, I'm lowering my expectations for that scene now because we've seen, I guess, I don't know how to get around that word. We've viewed a lot of sequences from that scene. There we go. Yeah. But, yeah, I know. I miss the toy hunts. I know. Like, there's part of me that misses doing the toy hunts too. But like over time, I feel like they used to be easier. I would go into the stores, film everything in there, and have a good time doing it. And then it started to get harder where I was like rushing, trying to like get some footage and stuff like that. And I feel like I ended up just like cutting me out of it almost completely to the point where it just like a video intro and outro and no audio over it. And then I just stopped doing them completely. And now I just do like little clips on, Instagram or wherever, shorts and TikToks and things. You know what? Also, I noticed that the view count started to go severely down for the toy hunts, and I don't know why. Because like those were always the most popular videos that I was doing on the channel, and then all of a sudden people stopped liking them. So yeah, maybe it was just like my quality. Like I just maybe didn't put enough effort into it after a little while. I don't know. Yeah. And yeah, Tom always so eloquently speaks about everything. I'm trying to not say scene 15 times in a row. And he's like, saying everything so Britishly. And is that a word? And it just sounds so perfect. So thanks to Tom, as always. Let's go back to the video here. Let's see. Gareth is in the convenience store.
The whole film in his mind. He's a very unique storyteller in that way.
Love that.
What's going to happen under the water? It's going to do this past you a little bit, and you're not sure. Was it just imagination?
Dude.
One thing about Gareth Edwards is
like
visual effect.
Ooh, I like this. I like this like maintenance shed look kind of behind him there. But I love that Gareth is just like, he's just like so calm, just like, hey, you're just gonna see like, something just maybe swim past you. You're not sure if it's real or not, or if your imagination. And like, is this the water that we keep hearing that there were like literally snakes floating by and like they felt very like unsafe in the water? But he's like casually just like, hey, I just wanted to, do a nice little scene here. I love that. Gareth Edwards seems like a really cool dude. And also the fact that Scarlett had said that like he sees the whole movie in his head. I love that. I think that's awesome because like, I don't know. I feel like that's just I can kind of like relate to that where you can visualize exactly what everything's going to look like and be like before it happens. I love that. That's a cool thing, especially on such a grand scale like that.
Is second to none. There was no fear about how he was going to create these dinosaurs.
No fear. Dude's got a no fear cap on. I want to see that.
Got that very good. Well done.
Gareth's
Well done.
Very particular about
David
the
Vickery.
size of the dinosaurs, whether it's a legacy creature like
I want to go back to that. I want to go back to that. Legacy creature. Oh, went way too far forward somehow. Yeah, let's look at that. Look at this. Look at this. I'm seeing like a lot of like maybe some added rock work and stuff like that, I'm assuming. And then the T-Rex itself.
It's a legacy creature like the T-Rex, whether it's a brand new dinosaur.
That shot looked so good, by the way. Dude. The stalking of this Rex, like the Rex looks very big here. That's cool.
Creature like the T-Rex, whether it's a brand new dinosaur.
There's some new types of dinosaurs
New types.
introduced.
New fake types of dinosaurs.
I think they're
Dude, I like that. I like that. I like that. The guy doing the roll. So we're probably going to see him here, right? He's going to be there, and then he's going to get grabbed. And then twisted like 180 around. Is that what happened? Oh my gosh, what is happening? I don't know why the button's like not attached to my finger. My finger's on like where the gray and the red meet, and now it's like all the way over there for some reason today. It makes it kind of difficult to put it back.
I think they're gonna be
Yeah, that's cool.
unsettling.
Oh, look at that, dude. That was cool. I'm gonna go back to that shot for a second. Cause like I was like, what is happening? Is something like leaking through the ceiling?
Unsettling.
Is it quite literally just like a Mutodon like upside down, like Spider-Maning through that that ceiling or something? Or is it just is it bat like a vampire right now? Is it like hanging? Cause that would be creepy AF, dude. That would be creepy. If it was literally doing like a vampire move. Like just hanging by its claws upside down like a bat, dude. I don't know what's happening, but like why is it there? That is so creepy, dude. That's horrifying. And this is obviously giving kitchen vibes here. So we've got some like holes up in the ceiling, obviously. Dude, look at this. I gotta say, like the Mutodons. Gareth Edwards being a Mutodon. Okay, we're just gonna bang on the this is me, the Mutodon.
Used to look a little bit a little bit menacing, and
Dude, I can't like stop the cause I want to stop on like every shot because it all looks so cool. Dude, look at that. Come on. I love it, dude. I'm sorry. No, it's not Rhino. Not this time. It's not. Get out of here. I think this looks super cool. This is not giving me Rhino vibes. That's not from Spider-Man 2. That's from Craven. But yeah, I don't know. I think this looks pretty awesome. Loving the color scheme, loving the weirdness of them. And I think that's what's extra cool about these creatures is like, I don't know, like I'm thinking back to like all the dinosaurs that we've gotten over the years. I'm trying to think, are there times when we've gotten like a unique ability kind of surprise us or anything like that? Because, you know, obviously we had raptors and T-Rex and all that stuff in the first movie. And then, you know, we got them again in the second movie. The third movie, basically, Spinosaurus is very much acting like in place of a T-Rex in a lot of ways. It's not really doing anything differently, I guess. I guess there's some watery kind of feature going on there, but like there's not really doing anything differently. So I don't feel like there was a lot of like unique abilities or anything in the first three movies. Obviously, Jurassic World comes around, and we've got the camouflage, and now we've got raptors that are trained. So those are kind of standout features, I guess. And I mean, the Indominus was just in itself like a unique creation that had so many unique attributes. I guess like for the past three movies, we've kind of had the ante upped a little bit in terms of like, except for like, I guess Dominion. But like the Indoraptor, of course, had its unique features and stuff. So there's that, and then that training ability and kind of a combination of what we got with the Indoraptor and the Velociraptors, kind of combined for the Atrociraptors in Dominion. Obviously, the Scorpius had a lot of unique attributes, but here we are again. We're getting new creations that are going to give us something surprising to kind of like react to, and I'm very excited to see how these creations, these dinosaurs, like surprise us in that way. Whether it is hanging down from a ceiling or flying or jumping, whatever weird things that these are able to do, and then whatever the Scorpius, what's it called? Dimetrodon? No, Distortus Rex Yeah, that thing. If it's anything like the toy or anything weird like that, I can't wait to see what its weird attributes are. It's a 1960s T-Rex but with wings. Yeah, I kind of I had this conversation a little bit. Let me take a drink here. As I just drool water out of my mouth. But I kind of wish that this movie did that with a lot of its dinosaurs, went for the weird, like, old school dinosaur designs. I think that would have been really unique. We've got this T-Rex, and I think they did say that a little bit. Gareth maybe said that, I think, in one of the articles. But I wish it was more so, because it still looks like a regular Rex in my mind. But I want it to be like that old school, standing up tall with a tail dragging T-Rex. I want the designs like to have been from the time period or something like that. That would have been really cool if they were kind of more classical, like dinosaur designs than the more naturalistic designs. I think that would have been really cool. But anyway, the weirdness, I'm all for it. Can't wait to see what this thing brings. It looks pretty awesome.
We're looking for any way that we can to have the hairs on the back of your neck rise.
Oh yeah. Well, you're doing it. You're making it work.
That's what brings the excitement. You are just in a constant state of peril.
Definitely. Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. That is the teaser. And guess what? I apparently don't have to record the Forcecast tonight. We have to push it. Shout out to Ryan. Hopefully we can get this recorded maybe tomorrow. But what did I actually just text him? Anyway, now that we have nothing else to talk about, what else should we talk about? I think that all looks really, really cool. For the most part, yep, they kind of stuck with the same sequences that we've been seeing, which is good. And I like seeing the behind the scenes stuff. I think it's really cool to see how they're working on this movie, and I think this one. What's that sign? Just like a danger sign. That's like a little bit different of a sign. It's not like super crystal clear, but restricted area. It looks like it says danger restricted area. Tell them to do it live. Yeah.
A unique storyteller in that way.
What's going to happen?
But yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about texting Ryan something funny, but I chose not to. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for this. Who's this guy with a Mets hat on set? Don't appreciate it. Who are you? Why you got a Mets hat on?
Was it just imagination?
Get out of here. Not seeing the movie anymore. Forget it. I'm done. They're the Mets fans out there. Anyway, which format will you be seeing the movie? I will probably be just doing Dolby. That's usually my like go-to format. I think it's the best format you can get at this point, outside of having like an actual IMAX screen, because if you go to like AMC, you're getting an IMAX screening, but the screen size is like drastically smaller than an actual IMAX screen. I think there's a few IMAX screens. Like there's one like in New York City that I've been to. Atlantic City has one. I think like in Philly, the Franklin Institute might have one, but that one's like if I remember correctly, I don't know. Wait, yeah, I forget what that size is. I think it's maybe not IMAX, but I was thinking of like the Liberty Science Center has this like curved one. But like there's not a ton of like actual IMAX screens, like real ones. So my go-to like place to go is Dolby. They're just the best. It's got a very big screen, and in terms of like AMC, I don't feel like there's that big of a difference between the screen size at Dolby and IMAX in AMC. So, I just went to an IMAX the other day, and at that screen size, I'm not getting I'm not like really inspired by like how big the screen is. If you go to an actual IMAX screen, you're like, oh my God, this is the biggest screen I've ever seen in my life. It's massive. But I haven't really gotten that from like a regular IMAX screen at AMC. So what did I go see the other day? Oh, Mission Impossible, which is filmed with IMAX cameras and everything. And recently I also saw Thunderbolts. Now you're saying to yourselves, well, it sounds like you're an IMAX guy. No, those were the only times that like lined up when we can get babysitters and stuff. So it's kind of hard to pick and choose these days, but for something, like Jurassic, I'm going to choose Dolby straight away. Oh yeah, so what I was saying was like Thunderbolts, like I didn't even really notice the screen size change or anything like that, because a lot of the times like the screen will, get bigger and taller. But I don't know. I didn't even notice, like, which is good and bad. I think when you go to an IMAX, you kind of want to take that all in, but I don't really get that from AMC. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't want a long answer like that, but there you go. Yeah, and different topic, but it looks like Frontier is going to be at Summer Game Fest. So hopefully we get a Jurassic World 3 announcement. Yeah, I did see that there was a Summer Game Fest 2025. I know there was a post about like brand partners or something like that. I don't know where the post is. Is it on? Okay, I think this is actually right here. Do I have like a thing for this? Yeah, I guess I do. All right, so I got to move that Jurassic over. Is it locked? Yeah, it's locked. Unlock it. It's like a little too. Let's go like right there. And we'll lock it again. All right. So, yeah, on their website, Summer Game Fest, you can see down here partners. And let's see, we've got a lot of different partners. Atari, Bandai, Blumhouse, Capcom. And then we can see right here, Frontier is on the list. Epic Games. Maybe we'll get some tie-in for Fortnite finally. That would be kind of nice if they wanted to actually do that. That would be nice. I'm talking to you, Universal. Please do that, actually. They don't really tie in like anything. There's been, I think, like some vehicles in different games, but like nothing in Fortnite, which is mind-blowing because like literally every property is in there except for like Universal stuff for the most part. Like not even Fast and Furious. They've got some vehicles, but no characters, nothing, which is hugely surprising to me. I don't know. But Frontier is on the list for Epic Game Fest. And Switch 2, PlayStation, Sega, Square Enix. But yeah, you notice anything missing so far from the partners? Now, I think this is just like part one, or like there should be more to come, I believe, from this list. But Saber does not seem to be on here. So that I found that interesting. So I don't know if they're waiting because they've been there the past 2 years, I believe, or was that? Well, I don't know if Saber's been at the Summer Game Fest. I don't know. I forget. But oh, is Universal calling? Hold on. No, that was a prank call. What the heck? Who was it? You guys do that? You guys put them up to that? Anyway, yeah, I don't know if they've been at Summer Game Fest. I know I was thinking of the Game Awards. There was 2 like teasers from. There was like the Turok one, I think, of this past year, which was like also Universal, I think, and like Saber, and I was like, oh my god, here it comes, and it wasn't. And then the year before that, but yeah, I'm wondering, are they going to show up on this list? Are we going to see something from Jurassic Park Survival? Because, we have been getting stuff from that. They do like email us with upcoming posts and stuff that they're going to be talking about. So we do get to see those, and then they do release them. But, so far, no word on anything Frontier related. So we'll just have to wait and see. But Saber, who knows? We'll have to wait to see there as well. But you know what? Call your boy. I'm here. Listen to your boy. Yeah. But what would you want to see? What if Frontier did show up and say, "Hey, we've got this thing." Is there anything that you'd want to see from that announcement? When is this? Starting in 9 days? Is that when it is? Is it June? Let me ask a question. Is it June 6th? Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, is it June 7th? Because literally 15 things are on June 7th. But it looks like it's on June 6th, live from the YouTube theater. All right. Jeff Keighley. All right. So June 6th, which, let me take a look at something. Okay, we're not streaming that. All right, that's good. June 6th. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. June 6th is, what day is that? That's what I was trying to look up. Friday. All right, so it's a Friday. And, yeah. I'll have to wait and see. About Summer Game Fest. But, yeah, maybe it would be nice if there was like a 2-game announcement, Yeah. Wait, should I call the voicemail line? Should I call like my own voicemail line, or you want me to call the universal voicemail line? Do you think there's a universal voicemail line? I should call the universal voicemail line, and just this should be the message. Every Wednesday, Universal will be so mad at me. Guys, we got another hour and a half voicemail from this guy. We get one every week, every Wednesday. What's going on? Can somebody give him a call back? This is kind of crazy. Call the boy, But yeah, it would be nice if we got like 2-game announcements and also like a Fortnite thing. But I'm sure I don't know, like I don't think they would do that. I feel like if they're going to announce anything, I'm sure they wouldn't want to. I'm sure they wouldn't want to cannibalize their own announcements, right? They'll be like, "Hey, wait, did you guys release your announcement? I was gonna do mine. Why can't I do? Wait, we can't. Can we be having 2 announcements out here, or no, or just one?" But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would probably cannibalize it, right? If we were to get like a survival and, whatever Frontier's working on kind of announcement, and Fortnite, if we ever got something with Fortnite, I feel like it would, if anything, I could see a Fortnite announcement and something else, but not maybe 2 major Jurassic video games, like survival and like something with Frontier. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. why can't we get a Fortnite announcement? All the dang kids have been talking about this Fortnite. Yeah. I hear in the kids' room, them kids have been whacking the video game controllers all over the room. Yeah, that's something that could be happening. But yeah, Summer Game Fest. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Universal. If you don't call my voicemail line, I'm just gonna do that voice for 2 hours straight. Okay? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Anyway, is there any other Jurassic stuff we can talk about? Let's see. Anything else happen in the world of Jurassic this week? Is there anything else that has happened in the world of Jurassic this week? I don't know. Not really seeing much. But let's see. What plans are there for Jurassic June? That's a good question. Jurassic June. Nothing? Nothing that I can think of? I'm trying, like, honestly, that's the sad thing, is I thought for so long just there, silently, and I came up with absolutely nothing. Let me put my music back on. So I thought for way too long and came up with nothing. So obviously the movie's hitting in July, right? There'll probably be, screenings, things like that. We also have, but those won't be until like later, I'm sure, in the month. But you always got to watch out, because like some movies have like open screenings where like you can go and watch this stuff. But you never know. Maybe there'll be some contests and things. But we also have to look forward to, obviously, in a few days. So Jurassic June is literally like this weekend, right? Like I can't believe it kind of starts already on Sunday. Like that's kind of crazy. How is it June already? Because I've got zero plans, just so you're all aware. I have no plans. But yeah, obviously Sunday will be the street date for toys, so that'll be nice. Obviously they're starting to hit a little bit early, so you might be able to pick them up in some places. But street date June 1st, good start right away. Now, last year, what happened last year? Because I know they created that like nice logo and everything. Yeah, I don't know. If there is something for Summer Game Fest, maybe like that would be fun if there was like a tie-in there. But like for real, like I know Jurassic Raptor asked earlier, like about like Universal Orlando and stuff. And the only thing I can say about that, like the only thing I can, it's not, I have no information, but I'm just saying like, let me bring this up real quick and I'll just show you. Actually, what is, oh yeah, he's got this other page. Let me bring up this page real quick. And we'll go to this. We'll go to Michael Corelli's page here. Because he posted this. A new Rexy photo op has appeared in between the at Mattel Jurassic World toy shelves in Jurassic Outfitters at Universal Orlando. So there you go, Jurassic Raptor. Go check out that at least. So that's something new. I don't know. I wonder if this is from the, let me take a look, because this looks like it could be the same one that was over top of the I want to take a look at my old pictures. I'd have to go back a few years, but when was that? Was that 2023 maybe? What was the... Oh, yeah, it was the 30th anniversary. So June 2023. Take a look. Yeah. Yeah, so they had the... I'll pull it up here, but if you look... actually, I'll do... Let's go back over there because it looks like they probably just carried over that tribute store T-Rex to this spot. They also had like the kitchen stuff and like the Velociraptor. There was like I think a Dilophosaurus. So they could throw some other stuff around the park. But who knows? This is a nice addition though. I kind of like this. This is pretty cool. So when you're in there, go take a picture of that right there. Yeah. Anyway, that's one update for Universal Orlando. Anything else? My Jurassic June. Yeah. I don't know that there's actually anything going on, like at the parks. There is. Let me go back to my page for a second. So we do have, maybe I'll compile like a big post or something like all the different things you can do, because I know there was this as well, right? We had this thing here, which is from June 13th to August 10th, but this is in Hollywood. And I think those shirts, those are actually at Universal Orlando. So there is some new merchandise in Orlando, which is good. But this you could do, you could celebrate with some new food and merchandise and stuff, and a new, like I guess like a more wet version of Jurassic World the ride. So that's something you could do to celebrate. I'll try to compile like a bunch of things that are like available, to do. That'd be nice to see like what is actually happening this Jurassic June. And in the past, we've always like updated a list like that as the time goes on, and for different things that you can celebrate with, in particular, like Tales from Jurassic World, that'll be out, and you can kind of use that as some fun inspiration and stuff like that. But yeah, that's all I can think of off the top of my head as far as when and like what we can actually do. As far as this question, see if I can find anything, but preschool Jurassic World show coming out. When is that coming out? No idea. No idea. I don't know. I've got absolutely no idea when that's going to be coming out. That's Jurassic World Explorers, and they, they came out with some, slight information about it. But that was it. There was nothing else, and it wasn't even like official release or anything like that. It was like kind of like leaked out or something like that. So we have to wait and see on that. But I don't know. And you think Jurassic World 4 will make $800 million worldwide, I assume. I don't know. Personally, I feel like I'm betting like 700, but I don't know. Who knows? I'm at a complete loss for how much money that could make at this point. Rewatch Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. There you go. That's a good one. Also, Jurassic World 1, 2, and 3. You can rewatch those. You can rewatch all the series. Who knows? Maybe there will be like a Chaos Theory announcement. That would be nice if they actually hit us with a Chaos Theory announcement. Because so far, I don't think there's been any like renewal talk or anything, has there? I feel like usually we do get like we usually get like a renewed article or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, this like what's on Netflix thing. What season were we just on? Was that season 3? So maybe we did get this already? Oh, no, they've not announced. Okay, yeah. This article is confusing. It says it's expected to return for season 4. But obviously, who knows? They've yet to announce it yet. Is there a Netflix? Like, when is that Tadum Day? That sounds really dumb. But there is that, like, that's a day that they call it, whatever, where they announce, like, a bunch of stuff. Let's see. May 31st. So, literally, it's in, like, 3 days. It's soon. However many days. Literally, it's Saturday, May 31st. Okay. So keep your eyes peeled on Saturday, I guess, maybe. But let's see. What does it say? Dude, it's got like a... It's got a Lady Gaga performance. Yeah. There's a lot of good movies, though. Like Frankenstein, Happy Gilmore 2. I want to see from that. Obviously, some Squid Game stuff, Stranger Things. It could be huge. Outer Banks, Knives Out. Doesn't say anything about like DreamWorks stuff, but hopefully that would be nice. I mean, I'd be watching either way. I think there's a lot of good content on there, so it might be nice to look into at least. So 1 day and 21 hours and 52 minutes. Is that how close it is? Seems like it's very close. Anyway, there you go. So maybe we'll get something in like a day and a half. It's at May 31st, 8 p.m. live on Netflix. Exclusive sneak previews, surprise performances. I'm trying to see, like, they've got a big poster, but it says like tickets are sold out. I can't see all the names because it's like covered up. Yeah, here we go. Here's the poster. Sorry, I'm not putting it on the screen, but I can see it here. Ben Affleck. Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Finn Wolfhard. Fred Armisen. Gaten Matarazzo. Guillermo del Toro. Kid Cudi. Lee Jung-jae, Lily Collins, Matt Damon, Mia Goth, Millie Bobby Brown, Oscar Isaac, Stephen Yeun, Vanessa Lachey. Got to get that Love is Blind in there. But but no mention of anybody from, like, other than Jenna Ortega. Jenna Ortega was also mentioned, but, you know, she's not in the show anymore, so it's not going to be coming from her. But who knows? Maybe we'll get something on Saturday. Maybe. Sorry, I've been just like blindly staring at my computer, like not even paying attention to any of this other stuff. But yeah. So we might have something to celebrate there the day before. I don't know. We'll see. And got any other ideas? Wait, do you got any ideas for any other podcasts to celebrate Jurassic June? Do I have any ideas? No. Good. No. I've got a few things that we're doing, but can't say one of them. Can't say that one, but I can say we've got. I think we've got. What's the calendar? Let's see. Let's see. What do we got for the calendar? So actually, the next episode is June 2nd, right? So might be kicking it off with a Dino DNA, maybe. I think, and then probably gonna have an episode. I've got like an episode on like the 9th that I've got an idea for. And maybe the 16th, I think we might have like a book club episode. So stay tuned for that as long as I get that one in time. 23rd and 30th, who knows? We got time to think about on those. But yeah, that's what I got so far. Those are my Jurassic June plans that I just came up with right now. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I got to compile that list. Oh, you know what I really got to do is I really got to start writing for the Substack again. I know I've been like really slacking on that front, but I got to get back to writing for that because I've got this idea that I've been like, you know, spinning around here for a little bit and I want to put it into words. So hopefully I can get that out to you all soon, maybe for June 2nd or something like that. Maybe that would be nice. Yeah, maybe that June 1st. Who knows? Maybe June 1st. Let's go for Sunday. Let's do it. Let's figure it out. I gotta start writing right now. It's gonna take me a while. But yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, I don't know. See what else we can throw at the wall and make it stick. But yeah, that's all I got for you tonight. So we somehow made an hour out of absolutely nothing. We got through it. We did it. But yeah, like I said, go over to JurassicParkPodcast.com and you can listen to episode 415 with myself and Tom Jurassic talking all about that final trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth, as well as another episode called Tales from a Jurassic World, which is season 3, episode 1. Welcome to Biosyn. It's the audio drama that kind of, you know, goes in between Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, and that kind of time frame there. So go check that out. There are 3. This is the 3rd season, so there's a lot of other episodes that you may have missed. You can check them out in our feed, but you'd have to kind of scroll through and find them. But you can also just go to Tales from a Jurassic World. That'll be easier. You can find that on YouTube. Listen to them all right there. And also, yeah, no, that's it. Just go listen to it there. And yeah. But we'll be doing those every Tuesday, so you'll have to listen to those. We'll also have new episodes Mondays. So we've got pretty good lineups here coming up. We've got we've got Mondays, we've got new episodes released, numbered episodes usually. Then Tuesdays, Tales from a Jurassic World. Then Wednesdays, we've got our live stream. Thursdays and Fridays, I don't know, nothing. Maybe take a break. But yeah, we got some good coverage. I'm gonna have to start working on some posts for Jurassic June already. But some good coverage throughout the month of June. So a lot of fun stuff happening there. Also, please do me a favor, go over to Spotify. Go subscribe. I know we haven't put out an episode in a little bit, but go listen to not the Jurassic Park podcast, but Grim Grinning Hosts Theme Park Podcast, and also the Forcecast. We just finally wrapped up like all of our Andor, Rogue One coverage. Go check out that. We've been talking about that for a few weeks. And tonight we were going to record about Tales from the Underworld. Is that what it's called? And the new animated episodes that have been out. There's like 2 arcs, one with Asajj Ventress and then Cad Bane. But hopefully maybe we'll get that done tomorrow if we get a chance. I don't know. But if not, oh well. But that'll be out soon enough. And what else? Anything else? Go over to Blue Sky. Follow me over there and the podcast at Jurassic Park Pod, and myself at Brad Jost. You can also find the podcast on Instagram at Jurassic Park Pod. Myself on, Letterboxd at Brad Jost. I write some dumb reviews. I just got done watching all of the Mission Impossible movies. I'm still going week by week on rewatching all of the Marvel movies. Oh, dude, I got to finish watching that. I was actually watching a movie today that I didn't get to finish. So maybe I could go do that right now. Actually, sick. Let's do that. But yeah, anything else? Oh yeah, if you have any thoughts, I was thinking about this. Maybe one episode that we could do for June would be like a final thoughts and feelings and get the room temperature on Jurassic World Rebirth. I think that might be the best thing to do. That we could release, the 23rd, the 30th, something like that. Yeah, somewhere around there would be nice. Either 23rd or 30th, maybe the 30th. I don't know. Yeah, we got to wait and see. But somewhere around there, I think we should get the room temperature of what everybody's finally feeling here as we wind down to the final days before Jurassic World Rebirth. So please, 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 there is a number for us, not for Universal. But yeah, let's just say you're calling Universal. No, we probably can't say that. But let's just say you're calling us and you're leaving your thoughts and feelings. You can do that at our voicemail line, 732-825-7763. Go ahead, leave us a message. It's just a voicemail line. I'm not going to pick up. I don't bite or anything like that. You don't have to worry about it. Just like pretend to call it like your pizza guy and be like, yo, hey, bro, I need a pizza. And you just let, whatever toppings are, just pretend like they're your thoughts and feelings on Jurassic World Rebirth. You can even call up and just be like, well, my thoughts and feelings on Jurassic World Rebirth are as follows. And it's just like, something like that. Just let me know. What are your final thoughts? And maybe wait. You can wait even if you want to. You don't have to do it right now. But wait until we're mid-June and then give me your thoughts and feelings. I'll put some posts out. And you can also pick up your phone, hit that record button, send me a voicemail, to JurassicParkPod@gmail.com. Please do that. And then I'll put that all out on the feed just to kind of get the room temperature, see what everybody's feeling as we head into those final days. I think that might be nice. So please go ahead, leave your thoughts and feelings on our voicemail line. I'm just going to from time to time, just give you a Hank Hill. You never really know when it's going to hit. And I honestly don't know when it's going to hit. It just happens. It just happens. We've kind of eviscerated all the other impressions. And we're just sticking with Hank Hill now, apparently. I can't even remember any of the other ones. What are the other ones that I've done before? Can't remember. Anyway, good night, everybody. I appreciate you all being here through whatever chaos this was. Me trying to find my iPad for 15 minutes before the stream started and having absolutely nothing to talk about for the past hour and 12 minutes. But somehow we got through it. Appreciate it. It's been awesome. Send me your thoughts and feelings. Listen to the podcast. We'll see you next week. Oh, wait. What do I do?